Imagine watching television late at night, when suddenly the signal breaks. No warning, no explanation. What appears on screen doesn't make sense, but it feels deliberate. In 1987, someone hijacked a live television broadcast in Chicago. They were never identified, and the message they sent still has no clear meaning. This is the story of the Max Headroom TV hijacking. At first glance, this incident looks like a strange prank, a bizarre interruption from another era of television. But when you look closer, it becomes something else entirely. Because hijacking a broadcast signal isn't easy. It requires knowledge, resources, and confidence. And whoever did this wasn't improvising. They were prepared. In the 1980s, television was trusted. It was controlled, centralized. Viewers believed what they saw, because interruptions simply didn't happen. There was no internet, no social media, no easy way to hijack a signal, which makes what happened in Chicago even more unsettling. On November 22, 1987, viewers watching WGN TV suddenly lost the signal. For several seconds, a strange figure appeared. He wore a Max Headroom mask, stiff, artificial, and expressionless. Behind him, a distorted, metallic background slowly spun. There was no sound. Then, just as suddenly, the broadcast returned to normal. No explanation was given. Later that night, the signal was hijacked again, this time on WTTW APBS station. This interruption lasted over a minute. The masked figure spoke in fragmented phrases, strange jokes, random references. At one point, someone off-camera struck him with a fly swatter. The tone shifted from confusing to disturbing. This is where the mystery deepens. Hijacking a television signal in 1987 required more than curiosity. It required specialized transmission equipment, precise timing, access to high ground or broadcast paths. This was not something a random person could do from their bedroom. Whoever did this knew exactly what they were doing. What makes this incident unsettling isn't the content, it's the violation. Someone demonstrated that public media, something millions trusted, could be silently overridden. No alarms, no defense. Personally, I find this more disturbing than the message itself. The hijacker never explained himself. No manifesto, no demand. No clear purpose. This absence creates unease. Because when someone goes to this much effort, you expect a reason. And yet, none was given. One theory suggests it was an elaborate prank, attention-seeking behavior taken too far. Another suggests it was performance art, a critique of media control and artificial personalities. There are also theories involving underground hacker groups. Each explanation makes sense, until you consider the silence. No one was ever arrested. No credible suspect was publicly named. And no one ever claimed responsibility. That's unusual. Most pranks seek recognition. This one vanished. What stands out to me is how quickly this incident faded. If something like this happened today, it would dominate global news cycles. But in 1987, it slipped into obscurity, almost as if it was meant to be forgotten. The Max Headroom mask itself is important. It represents artificial identity, a fake face, a distorted human presence. This wasn't a random costume, it was a symbol. So what do you think this was? A prank, a protest, or something more intentional? Leave your theory in the comments. Some mysteries don't need answers, they need discussion. Today, we live in a world of hacked feeds and deepfakes. Looking back, this incident feels like a warning. Not about technology, but about control. The Max Headroom hijacking remains unsolved. No identities, no confessions. Just a signal that broke through and disappeared. Some broadcasts are forgotten, others leave echoes. And the void remembers them all. If you enjoy exploring real mysteries that challenge reality, subscribe to The Void Knows. Because not every signal was meant to be understood.